Shalom, party people, and welcome to the 12th Sea. This is a 9 month review on my Coast headlamp. I tell you, this thing runs. I have beaten the tar out of it, and it still works. Probably one of the biggest complaints that I hear people talking about different kinds of headlamps that, have this kind of a swivel action to it is this bracket that's back here. This bracket has held up really, really well. I don't know if it's just the placement that it has on my head, if it's the fact that the bill on the hat that I use this on relatively protects the headlamp for what it's worth. But this thing has held, and that is very impressive to me. Plus, if I ever do break one of these brackets are like $3, so it's an easy replacement. Um, Overall, this headlamp I really like. I love that it is USB rechargeable. If for whatever reason I don't have the time to USB recharge it, I can pull this cell out. I can put a sleeve in there and replace it with an 18650 or a CR123A, or there's an adapter that this thing comes with that holds three AAAs. I keep it in my work bag, and if for whatever reason I need to swap it out, I can. So I don't have to be tethered to that charger, which is super, super nice. And then when those AAAs run out, I put three new AAAs in it, and it works just fine. Um, I'm more of a rechargeable guy. This thing runs like I think 8 hours on the medium setting, so it lasts me all night without any issues. Um, I love that the button that's on here displays green when it's fully charged or in its normal working charge, and then it'll start to go red as the battery is wearing out. It's got three or four main modes on the button. It's got a few different brightnesses. And then there's actually a turbo mode where you can really get that thing bright. They say on the box that this thing's 2000 lumens. I don't know, can't verify that. Honestly, don't care. I like that I can focus it. I like that it's bright. Those are the things that matter to me. It has bright, has a less bright feature, and I can turn it on and off, whether it's with the palm of my hand, actually finger make it work. It just does what I need it to do, which really, really matters to me. You'll see, because I have like I think a 1 month use on this thing. Uh, you'll see that this has acquired some more damage. I've dropped this from over 10 feet multiple times, on purpose and on accident. It works. The bezel shows some wear on it, shows, a little bit of a seal up there. This thing has still runs submerged without any issues. I've used it in heavy rain, heavy snow, and it's fantastic. This hat is a little Condor. It's got Velcro in multiple places on it. I did write the Shema on there just so that way I can have it as frontlets between my eyes. Um, but this hat, I use it as a system. This came with another, couple of straps, like a hard hat strap and a regular strap. I put those, keep them as emergency use in a tool bag. But I put this patch that I wasn't using, put some, hook Velcro, epoxied it on with some 10-minute epoxy, and it does what I need it to do. Another kind of fun feature about having it like this instead of just on a normal head strap is when I've got it turned on, and for whatever reason I need light but not that much light, I can actually turn it down, and what it will project forward is a reasonable amount of light, but not like so bright that it just, you know, blinds people. And then I'm walking around doing my do, and then I need to talk to somebody, but we still want some level of light. Turn it down, and then I'm not shining light just straight in their face, and it's actually shining into the bill of my hat and not down on my face, not down in my eyes, which you don't really think about until you need a light day in, day out, especially on night shift work. So I really like this thing. Submerged, rain, like heavy, heavy rain, heavy snow, no issues, dropped a whole bunch, and this thing still runs. And like I said, I'm surprised that this bracket has held up as long as it has without any issues whatsoever. And like I said, whenever this bracket breaks, $3, replace it, no big deal. Buy a 3 pack for a few dollars. It's going to be worth it. I honestly give this 8.5, 9 out of 10. Like this thing works really, really well. Recharges relatively fast, has several recharge options, which is cool. The USB-C is helpful. Um, all in all, I like this. If you were looking for a headlamp the only negative that anyone truly ever talks about it, other than, the, oh, my bracket breaks, which mine hasn't, and I'm really hard on my stuff. The only true negative that I hear people talk about on this one is this lamp is heavy. If you don't need 8 continuous hours of light on the medium, then in all honesty, there is a little brother to this one that I think you would find helpful. If you need more light, then yeah, you know what? You're just going to grow your neck muscles. It's part of it. I like this light. Go do hard things.